You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
There he goes for Sean Baker. One man to feed. Collier can't get him. Baker gives Victor the lead. The box. Headed by McQuaid, and in they score! The Braves get it back. Quick shot, and a score for San Diego. Wide open for Ozzie. He gets it. Touchdown, McQuaid. Punch, counter punch. Out of the shot, and a goal! Dribble handoff to Shatters. What do you think? Bang, Braves have it. Let's see, they shoot it, score!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your first welcome to Lakeshore Hockey Arena. We'll have a more official welcome in just a little bit. To everyone watching, tuning in for Hilton's senior night. We are going to carry the festivities for you right here in the coming minutes. And following the festivities and following the beginning of the Hilton and Irondequoit warm-up, we will have your official pregame splendor with myself, Bill Smith, and Travis Firkins. Travis, welcome to the booth. Going to be a fun one tonight.
It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great senior night, and let's have some fun here at Lakeshore.
They are putting everything into place here. Hilton has 11 seniors. This is a senior-laden team. Very much the reverse, maybe, theme of the opponent tonight, which we'll get into about the two competing rosters tonight. But Hilton, 11 seniors to honor. That's a big class.
It is a big class. Class of 2022 is one of the largest ones Hilton has ever had, so they're represented well on the ice tonight.
Coach Chris Monfiletto is opposite our position on the far end of the ice. You kind of see him over the picture backdrop that they're setting up here in front of our position. He's going to kind of carry the MC duties tonight here for senior night, and when everything gets going here, Travis and I will give to Coach Monfiletto. Travis, we were talking just before coming on the air here, and I think specifically we referenced, you did, and I couldn't help but agree. We got a big crowd here. This rivals the Hilton Greece game, which this place was filled.
Absolutely. It's packed when you get Hilton and Greece, two very passionate fan bases that they always show up and support well, and this is really rivaling the crowd that we saw for those two games against Greece. So just by the amount of fans here tonight, you can tell there's going to be a lot of energy, and there's going to be a lot of fun hockey to watch tonight.
There are a lot of people here for Hilton senior night, but there is a lot of Irondequoit blue over to our left, so this is going to be a fun one here. We're going to hand it over to Coach Chris Monfiletto.
As they play their final regular season contest at Lakeshore Hockey Arena. These 11 individuals define the word character and are outstanding examples for the underclassmen to emulate. This group will be missed. Our first senior we're here to honor tonight is number 10, Michael Pirelli. Michael's parents are Michelle and Lou, and his brother is Luigi. his first year as a manager, and one of his best memories was his sophomore year going to birthday bashes with all the boys and having the best times at the rink. Michael's future plans are to study a trade and to go to work in masonry. He would like to thank all of his coaches he has ever had and his parents for supporting him with hockey ever since he started. And he finally wants to thank his brother as he was someone he could absolutely look up to. Ladies and gentlemen, number 10, Michael Morelli. Our next senior here tonight, number 12, Trace Fletcher. Here tonight with Trace is his stepmother Nikki, his father Lucas, his brothers Tyler and Trent, and his nana Lisa. He has been on the team for 3 years. His best memory this year was when he falls in games. Then he would look to the bench and coach would tell him that he should be falling again. His future plans are to attend college to further his career in HVAC. He would like to thank his family, friends, girlfriend, and all the coaches. Most importantly, his great-grandpa, Sam. Ladies and gentlemen, number 12, Trace Fletcher. Our next senior we're here to honor tonight, number 15, Evan Fish. Here tonight with Evan is his mother Tammy and his father Brad and his brothers Ryan and Alex. His best memory of being a part of the Hilton hockey team was watching his manager brother score his first varsity goal this season. Evan's future plans are to go to a 4-year school to pursue a career in mechanical engineering. He would like to thank his parents, his coaches, and family for supporting me as a player, a student, and as a person as a whole. A special thanks to my parents for driving me to and from the rink, providing equipment, and coaching me. Ladies and gentlemen, number 15, Evan Fish. Our next senior we're here to honor tonight, number 18, Jackson Flagg. Here tonight with Jackson is his mom, Chrissy, his dad, Matt, and his brother, Matt. His best memory on the team is being with the boys during the birthday bashes. His future plans are to go to trade school and become an electrician. He would like to thank his mom, dad, brother for always being there and being behind him. He would also like to thank his friends for always looking out for me. Ladies and gentlemen, number 18, Jackson Flagg. Our next senior we're here to honor tonight, number 22, Ashton Kubiati. Here with Ashton tonight is his mom, Carrie Zigowich, his dad, Dave, and his brother, Carson. Ashton's been on the team for 3 years, and his favorite memory is also the birthday bashes at Don Goodnow's. His future plans are to attend the HVAC program at FCC. Ashton would like to thank his parents and his coaches. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, Ashton Kubiati. Our next senior we're here to honor tonight, number 25, Jacob Blackburn. Here tonight with Jacob is his mom, Lonnie, his dad, Sean, his brother, Tyler, and his sister, Ashley. Jacob has been on the team for 3 years with his boys, as he says, and they become a family. His favorite memory was being in the locker room with all the teammates and creating memories that will last forever. His future plans are to go into become a real estate agent and to move to Miami. Smart decision. He would like to thank the coaching staff for making me a better player, but most importantly, a better young man. He would like to thank his mom and dad for putting up with me throughout the years and making sure that his brother and sister are always there with him as well. He would also like to thank his brother and sister for being the best role models anyone could ever have on and off the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, number 25, Jacob Blackburn. Our next senior we're here to honor tonight, number 29, Chris Sidoni. Here tonight with Chris and his mom, Chrissy, his dad, Chris, and his brothers, Nathan and Matt. Chris has been on the team for 3 years. His favorite memory was winning the division last year. His future plans are to attend college to major in finance and work in an open financial planning group. He would like to thank his friends and his teammates for making the game fun, his coach for building me and building the character that I am today. And most importantly, my mom for always being the biggest fan and for supporting me. Ladies and gentlemen, number 29, Chris Sidoni. Our next senior we're here to honor tonight, Assistant Captain number 1, Luciano Giannetti. Here tonight with Luch is his mom, Brooke, his father, Mercy, his sister, Tisela, his other sister, Maggie, and his other sister, Carmina. He's been on the team for 4 years, and his best memory is the time spent with the boys in and out of the rink. Lucha's future plans are to continue playing hockey at a competitive level. He also has been accepted as SUNY Rockport to manage in sports management and for the fall of 2022. He would like to thank every coach that has been behind me to get me to the player that I am today, including Chris Morelli, Andy Rice, Coach Olivia, Coach Batterino, Coach Bestbauer, and Coach Monfiletto. But most importantly, his parents for making me the player and man I am today. Ladies and gentlemen, Assistant Captain number 1, Luciano Giannetti. Our next senior we're here to honor tonight, Assistant Captain number 11, Logan Kelly. Here tonight with Logan is his mom, Kristen, and his father, Tom, his brother, Brennan, and his sister, Ellie. Logan has been on the team for 4 years. His favorite memory of high school hockey is the trip we took to Potsdam, New York, and the long bus ride with the hockey team. After high school, he plans to continue learning trades and to focus on making money long term, and he wants to learn how to run a business and hopes to someday owning his own. He would like to thank his mom and dad for supporting him in all the crazy experiences that he put them through in life, as well as all the advice that he has been asking about. He would like to thank his brother for showing me the path for life in high school and being the first to show me what to expect growing up when I was young, as he will continue senior we're here to honor tonight, team captain number 24, Rylan Searley. Here tonight with Rylan is his mom, Robin, his father, Richard, and his sister, Rain. Rylan's been a 4-year member of the team, and his best memory was a team trip to Potsdam and going undefeated. Rylan will be attending the University of Rochester next year and majoring in finance. He would like to thank the coaching staff for their dedication, heart, and desire throughout his high school career. He'd also like to thank his mom and dad for giving up so much of their time and energy over the years to allow him to keep playing. Ladies and gentlemen, team captain number 24, Rylan Searley. And last but certainly not least, our final senior we're here to honor tonight, team captain number 4, Dominic Goodenow. Here tonight with Don is his mom Tracy, his grandfather and grandmother Bruce and Inda, and his sister Delaney. Big fan of Delaney, I can see. He's been on the team for 4 years, and his best memory is winning the division last year and all the birthday bashes. Don plans on going to college and further his education in an undecided major. He would like to thank all the coaching staff and his family for always pushing me to do my best. Ladies and gentlemen, team captain number 4, Dominic Goodenow. Let's have a nice round of applause for all of our 11 outstanding senior student athletes. The cadets would like to thank the Irondequoit Eagles and their coaching staff for allowing us to do this tonight. I hope everyone enjoys the game. Thank you for being here.
And the longtime voice of the cadets, I think it's fair to give Coach Chris Monfiletto that title for the entirety of Hilton Athletics. Carries the voice across many sports, football.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media. Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Arjulo over the middle. He's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later. Going long. Wide open. Pirelli. He gets it. Pirelli. Foot raise. 10, 5. Make it. Touchdown. Punch. Counter punch. Trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch! Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Make it! Touchdown! Touchdown East!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Lakeshore Ice Hockey Arena. We are overlooking the east sheet here at Lakeshore. It's a beautiful night for hockey. Maybe not outside, but it's some nice stuff right in here. I am Bill Smith with Travis Firkins. We got your game tonight. The Cadets host the Irondequoit Eagles, the season finale, the regular season finale for these two clubs here in Monroe County ice hockey. Travis, we just saw a wonderful senior ceremony for the Cadets. 11 seniors honored tonight. It's a big night for both of these teams, but especially for Hilton.
It's a huge night for them, honoring their seniors. They're looking to send them out on a high note. The group of seniors that they have has just worked their butts off tremendously for the past 2, 3, 4 years for some of them. They've really put in a lot of hard work, and they're looking to send them out with a good win against a quality opponent tonight. And it should be a good one that we've got on store here versus the Irondequoit Eagles as they visit Lakeshore and take on Hilton.
The Cadets 1-1-2 in their last 4 kind of ups and downs, which kind of is the story of the whole season. I talked to Coach Chris Monfiletto this week. We're going to get in front of it right now. I always try to be honest with our crew out there. I am a Hilton teacher. I work with Coach Chris Monfiletto. Mr. Firkins here is a Hilton student. Was one of Mr. Monfiletto's students, one of his favorite students. He says hi, by the way. I wanted to tell you he was real proud of you being up here tonight.
Appreciate that, Coach Monfiletto. He's one of the best teachers I've ever had. Made social studies awesome. Had him 6 at both years in 7th and 8th grade, so one of the best teachers.
The voice of the Cadets, a dynamite teacher and our hockey coach. And he and I talked about the game and the season. And there has been an up and down sort of quality this whole year for the cadets. They've dealt with injuries, they've dealt with some sickness. This whole season wrapped up with COVID for everybody. It hit the cadets at some point as well. There's been a couple other behind-the-scenes things going on with the cadets, so it hasn't been quite what the cadets wanted. But it was important to Chris, Coach Monfiletto, that this game give his seniors the finish they deserve. And Travis, as a member of that senior class, as a guy that knows these kids, once again, you can't say it's too important.
It's incredibly important to them. As a senior, you want to go out on a high note. It doesn't matter if you only won one game. As long as you can win that senior night and create that memory, that's really what it's all about. That's what you're going to take with you when you go off and do whatever else you do with your life. So it's important for the players, for the coaches, and certainly the parents and fans in the stands tonight. They want to have a memory of their own with their senior night. If you're a parent and you've got a senior kid on the team, you want to send them out on a good note. You want them to be proud. You want them to come home happy tonight. And that's what it's all about. It's the spirit of the game, of trying to work hard and achieve something that you're proud of.
Travis and I both have connections here. I taught a lot of these kids. I taught a couple of these guys when they were in elementary school. I was a couple of the fellas' kindergarten art teacher. So I've seen these kids grow up. You've grown up right along with them. It's a big night for the cadets. Now on the other side of the ice, you've got an Irondequoit Eagles team looking to finish their season on a strong note. And if that ups and downs theme kind of pertains, Irondequoit has battled and battled and battled, and this is a team that has as big a heart and as strong a work ethic as you'll see. But here we are, last game of the season. They got their first win of the year this week. This is a team that's been through a grind all year, and they've played 4 games this week. This is their 4th game this week. They had a game against Brighton last night. I had a conversation with Coach Cimino this week, and he talked about how this crew, which is a very young crew, has come together like a family. He gives a lot of credit to his 3 seniors, but there are 8 8th graders on this team, and they all play. They have a significant role in this. Travis, you played high school sports. You're involved in teams. You've watched this sport a long time. That dynamic has worked so well for this team, and that's really incredible to see.
It is incredible to see, especially when there's kind of a lack of leadership almost with only having 3 seniors. It's important to really work hard and kind of build a program forward with such a young group that you're going to have around for the next 4 or 5 years. It's important to keep building with that.
Coach Cimino credits those 3 seniors with teaching these young men how to be hockey players. He talks about, how to carry yourself into the locker room, how to walk to the ice. The little things that go into this sport, not the wrist shot and the power play formations and things like that. He talks about kind of leading these young men out onto the ice every day and kind of setting a tone that everyone I talk to about this team, from the parents to opposing parents to coaches, everyone says this is a group of 8th graders that in 2 to 3 years, this is going to be a force of a team.
It is. It's going to be a team that later on down the line in 2-3 years, when those players develop more into the program, become stronger, bigger, more physical players, this is going to be a team that's really going to be a force to reckon with within all of Section 5 hockey, a team that you don't want to be seeing it come playoff time.
Your starting lineup for both teams, you've got an all-senior line. Mr. Miller announcing in the arena right now. Trace Letcher, Rylan Searley on defense. Logan Callan, the assistant captain, gets a start at wing. Ashton Kubiati, the senior, the other wing in the center. Tom Goodenow plays this game like his hair is on fire, never stops.
He's like he got a cinder block shoved down on the gas pedal. He does not stop moving at all.
He's if you like this game, he's a young man that you'll enjoy watching play. For anybody from Irondequoit or anybody watching at home that has not seen this team, keep an eye on number 4. He's a fun player to watch. We're going to pause now as the arena plays our national anthem. Your starting lineup on the other side for the Eagles. Colton Mantha, the leading scorer on this team, senior center. He centers a line with the sophomore number 8, Sam Crane, and the returning senior. Interesting story about Mr. Connor Springer. Hadn't played in a couple of seasons. Coach Cimino gave him a call in the preseason, said, hey, we would love you back as a leader, and he's one of those aforementioned 3 seniors. That first line for this Eagles team does a lot of the scoring for this team. Colton Mantha is a dynamic player. He's very skilled. This is a good first line.
It is a good first line. It's one that really sets the tone for the rest of the team. It's got 2 of their 3 seniors on it, and if you're going to have 2 of your 3 seniors on the team out on that line, you want them to really set the tone, go out, play hard, and send the message to the rest of the team filled with 8th graders and say, hey, this is how we play the game. This is the Irondequoit brand of hockey. This is how we want you to do it. Go out there, play hard, skate hard, and fight for the entire 3 periods.
Filigera and Holvey round out the starters on defense. This is a team that doesn't quit against a team that doesn't quit. We're in for a good one here, folks, as we are underway. Big hit at center ice as the Cadets gain the zone. Taken by the Irondequoit defense and sent through center. Here's Mantha trying to pinch through, taken down by a Cadet, and looks like we're going to have an early penalty here in this one. Tripping call looks to be Ryland Searley, perhaps.
That is, in fact, 24 Ryland Searley. As we were just talking about, Irondequoit setting the tone here. They now have an early opportunity on the power play, just 15 seconds into this opening period here at Lakeshore.
Mantha, the leading scorer, 4 goals in their win this week against Rush Henrietta.
A hat trick +1.
Searley goes off for the trip early, just 15 seconds in. Draw controlled at the point now by Irondequoit. Crane, cross-ice pass. Zinged across, Mantha sends it to the net, doesn't get there. Taken around by Springer. Springer sends it around to Mantha. Mantha with some time, pressured by Fish, out to the point. Rister to the net, doesn't get there. Crane in the corner, chipped away by Hilton's opposite number 8, that's Braden O'Neill.
There goes
Now
Fish on a breakaway.
Brought out by the Cadets. Fish will kill some time.
Hilton penalty
Keeping
by
the puck, taken off his stick.
That's 2 minutes for tripping.
That's a good job by Hilton right there to disrupt Irondequoit's momentum, forcing them back into their own zone. That's a good way to relieve some pressure, and Hilton will change lines early.
Filigera behind his own net. Cross-ice pass off the boards. Doesn't find the mark. O'Neill is able to chip it away.
Glove comes off.
Now it is picked up at center ice, and here comes Mantha. Mantha chips it in, but picked up by the Cadets. Sent to the boards and out of the zone. Good now, aforementioned player to keep an eye on, a dynamite penalty killer for the Cadets. Showing it right there with a check into the boards and coming through center ice, almost getting free. Coming through center ice, that Hilton's opposite 9, that's Moranti.
Just under 40 seconds left on the power play for Irondequoit. Looking to get just a little bit more pressure early on.
Carey can't quite keep it, but does get it back from Dan Duran. Now Jackson Flagg for the Cadets, sends it to the boards. He loses the handles, picked up again by Carey. Carey outlet for Crane. Crane wrister to the net, Luch sees it, and he will hang on.
That's a good job by both teams fighting hard early, trying to control the puck. Hilton was able to break up a couple passes, take it down into Irondequoit zone, but a good job by Irondequoit fighting hard, battling back, getting the puck into their zone and getting a shot off early. Shot
Came from Holvey, not Crane. Luch saw it in. Luciano Chinappi, the senior goaltender. Irondequoit ends up with an extra guy there for half a second, but no harm, no foul. Puck picked up behind the net by Trace Letcher. Letcher sends it around, but it's picked up by Holvey at the point. Wristed in. Behind the net is Springer. He's battling down there with Hilton's Letcher. Springer behind the net. Finds it along the boards, Mantha.
Hilton back on 5 men here.
Letcher's lost a stick. Bounce off the boards. Here comes Blackburn. Blackburn pass through center. Finds Pirelli. Pirelli in across the blue line. Avoids a check into the corner. Pirelli behind the net. Zings it out. Here's a wrister from Blackburn to the net. Saved by the goaltender, Ryan Petzing. Petzing, the freshman goaltender for Irondequoit. Irondequoit's trio of goaltenders this year, all seeing a lot of time. The perfect sort of encapsulation of this entire team, a freshman and 2 8th graders tending the net this year for the team.
There's a lot of youth in front of the pipes there, so they'll be set for years to come with all that.
Filigera finds Dan Duran. Dan Duran trying to pinch it away, but it's kept in by Hilton. Backhand into the corner from Vela. Pushing in is Kraus. Out to the point, trickles across the blue line. Here come the Eagles back the other way. Backhand by Wallner in as the Eagles make some changes. Moranti tries to backhand it out. Loose in front, out to the center. Chipped away. Springer will chase it behind the net. Chipped away by Hilton's Moranti once again. Out to the point, Filiguera battling along the boards. Takes a check, but does come inside. He bounces one to Chinappi, who will hang on. Good early shift from Hilton's gold line. A group that Coach Monfiletto talked about being very proud of. Kraus and Vela and Smith.
Kraus scored his first goal of the season on Wednesday night in a 5-3 loss versus Victor, one of the best teams in all of New York State. Scored it right as time expired.
Good battle the other night. That score does not dictate the back and forth nature of that one. Dumped in by the Cadets, giving chase down there's Callan. Callan can't find the handle along the boards. Loose and backhanded out through center. This will be an icing if Letcher doesn't get there. Icing call, come back the other way. We got an Eagle a little annoyed. Letcher might have been in position, but nonetheless, faceoff will come down here to the left of Petzing. Mantha will take the draw against Hilton's Blackburn. Senior against senior. Blackburn, one of the 11 seniors we honor tonight here. Zinged around the board by Holvey. Springer tries to chip it away, but it's kept in by the Cadets. Here's Letcher. Letcher backhanded toward the net. Bounces off, and it's in!
Scores!
I'm not sure where the redirection came from. We're going to take a look at it right here.
Take a look. It's Fish who pushes it back in. Letcher, an offensive defenseman, tries to get it in left pad, and then there's, I believe, Logan Callan in the right place at the right time to just push it in through the net, and that'll put the Cadets on the board early. They're up 1-0, exactly 4 minutes into this game.
Callan scores 4 minutes in. Nice play by Letcher to get the puck to the net. Hey, get the puck to the net. Good things happen. Callan punches one in, Hilton up 1-0.
It's the old hockey adage, pucks in deep. You get him down there into the opponent's zone, good things will happen if you can keep pressure on all night long.
Puck heads out towards center ice, giving chase is Borelli for the Cadets. Filiguera backs up, gets it into his zone. Bounce off the boards out through center ice.
By number 11, Logan Callan at the 4-minute mark of the first period. Assisted by number 12, Trace Letcher, and number 15, Evan Fish. That's Callan from Letcher to Fish at 4 minutes.
Letcher and Fish get the assist on Callan's goal. Cadets back up in their zone. Here's Vela. Vela coming through center ice. Vela head of steam, gets around, tries to go backhand, loses the puck into the corner. Vela still behind the net, still with the puck. Nice play by the Hilton defenseman.
Fighting hard and making sure he can control the puck and keep his teammates down in the zone, keep the pressure on. It's a good play by Vela.
Flag cross ice for O'Neill. O'Neill wrister to the net, off a body. Now it's sitting on top of the net. You don't see that often.
Not too often players try to get it on top of the net. Usually they're trying to go underneath that top bar there and get it to the back of the net.
I might suggest what just happened is more difficult to do, but I digress. Draw will come to the left of Petzing. Out into the slot, couple of blue shirts there. Now it's pinched away. Here come the Eagles through center ice. O'Neill now, though, with the Cadets. He backs up. Cross ice pass finds Kubiati. Kubiati, the senior, dumps it in. He gives chase, but picked up down there by McLaughlin. McLaughlin bounces it away. Now it's coming out through center. Here comes Mantha. Mantha, the leading scorer for these Eagles. Wrister, too.
Just goes high at the net.
Goes high.
Looks like Chinappi may have gotten his shoulder pad on it and redirected it wide around the net.
That is a dangerous player to see coming in. Had a 2-on-1 there. He had Crane on his left.
Look at the Cadets coming right back the other way, not giving up on that, not getting disheartened. Tanner Smith fighting off a hard blow.
Smith battling behind the net. Kraus now in the corner. Puck comes out along the boards in front of the Irondequoit bench. Here come the Eagles back out the other way. Dumped in by Crane. Eagles will make wholesale changes. 4 change, I should say, as Mantha was the only forechecker.
Cadets change lines as well.
Dan Duran comes in to help out, but here come the Cadets back. O'Neal's
Oh,
pass.
Logan Callan.
Finds Callan.
One-on-one
By himself.
Oh, he goes wide.
Callan looked to go backhand then forehand, but ended up on the wrong side of the red line.
Good chance for the Cadets right there that just did not break their way.
Braden O'Neal with great vision to see that there, and now a penalty coming up, it appears, to the Cadets. Looks like this will go to Blackburn. I think. The high sticking call against the Cadets, it appears.
And that will be Jacob Blackburn. He'll spend 2 minutes in the sin bin.
Blackburn in that scrum there. There were a lot of bodies and a lot of sticks flying in there. It was like an old school ice hockey fight. I don't know if that's a reference you understand there, young man. But ice hockey on the old Nintendo Entertainment System, the cloud of dust type of fight, that was what we had down here. Blackburn's stick gets up too high. He takes 2 minutes. Kept in by Crane. Crane punches it around. Behind the Hilton net is Searly. Searly, nice little move to get it back on his stick. He tries to send it away, but it's kept in by Irondequoit. Springer punches it around back to Searly. Searly does try to find the boards. Springer, though, comes free, saved by Chinappy.
And they will clear the zone. Good opportunity there for Irondequoit to get a good shot on goal.
2 minutes for a high stick. That's Blackburn. 2 minutes for a high stick.
Here
Time
comes
penalty, 6:27.
Irondequoit through center ice. Here's Mantha pulling up at the blue line. Leaves it for Filiguera. Filiguera sends it, goes wide. Crane sends it out to the pointers. Filiguera once again. Down low for Crane. Crane tries to go in front, finds his guy backhand, doesn't get to the net. Springer behind the net. Out for Mantha. Mantha in the corner, good now in front of him. Back out top for Filiguera. Filiguera to Mantha. Mantha, wrister to the net, goes wide. Crane once again.
Irondequoit doing a much better job on this power play of keeping it in, and they score!
The wrister from Filiguera at the point. A lot of bodies in front. I'm not sure Chinappy saw it all the way. We're going to take a look at it right here. Here's the pass out to Taylor Filiguera. He pinches in, wrister. There's a lot of people there.
About 4 bodies in front of the net. It's hard for Chinappy to see through that. Gets lost in traffic, and just like that, we are tied up at 1 apiece here in the first.
So 1-1 your score. These are two teams looking to set the tone going into sectionals. Hilton right now sitting in 10th in Class A. Irondequoit 7th in Class B. A lot of scenarios at play for both teams depending on who wins tonight, who does what. Hilton, a lot of the scenarios end up with them playing Batavia next week, but a lot of things could happen. And now a tripping call against the Eagles will give the Cadets their first power play.
West Irondequoit goal scored by number 24.
So just like that, Irondequoit scores, ties it up, and now Hilton with a chance on the power play to answer right back and get their own power play goal.
Springer gets credit for the goal. Must have been tipped in front on the shot from Filiguera. Filiguera gets the assist. We'll get a chance to take a look at that later as the Cadets now go on the power play. Nice little play by Tanner Smith behind the net. Smith out to the point, finds O'Neal. O'Neal for Goodnow. Goodnow cross ice for O'Neal. O'Neal, flag, pinching it, can't quite find the handle.
Slips down on the ice, and Irondequoit will clear the zone.
Chinappy looking to come way out, but Goodnow backs him up.
That's risky right there for Chinappy to leave the zone, to leave the crease like that. Sometimes if you're a goaltender, you really just got to tend the goal.
Here comes Smith. Smith fires one around. Fish into the corner, dodges a check. Fish back for Smith. Flag working the point. Smith back behind. Oh, bounces off the side of the boards there, takes a lakeshore bounce. Flag, cross ice for O'Neal. O'Neal looking to put a move on Springer. He does. O'Neal with some space. O'Neal. Wrister to the net.
Oh, off the bar, and Irondequoit potentially with a breakaway.
Petzing, man. The crossbar saves him there.
Penalty by number 5, John Dan Duran. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Dan Duran, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 9:02.
Dan Duran going off. O'Neal behind the net. Smith
That's
pinching
in front.
in. He had him. Flag. Skating around Rister to the net. Hits a couple bodies, doesn't get there.
Fish couldn't get control of it off the deflection after the flag pass in. Fish trips down.
Taken down.
That'll be another penalty.
Fish taken down by Mantha in front of the net. Fish did a real nice job of putting a body into Mantha in the corner to get some space. Mantha then takes him down behind the net. Hilton's going to have 20 seconds of a 5-on-3.
This is a big opportunity for Hilton. Now with the 5-on-3, there's a lot of open space for them to work with. They'll have a lot of open ice to find a pass, find a crease, and get a good shot on goal. And Evan Fish really working hard to try and keep the puck down there, keep the puck with his team, and get a shot off. Fish has been a great role player for this Cadets team all season long. He's always been involved. He's got 8 points on the season, and it's just been hard working all season long. He's got a motor like no other.
Hilton with 10 power play goals on the season. Shot does not get through from Blackburn. Pirelli back out for Blackburn. Pushes in, Morelli in the corner. Hilton moving the puck, few seconds left in this 5-on-3. Morelli behind the net. 5-on-4, man out of the box. Morelli out to the point. Here's Letcher.
That's 2 minutes.
Way out. Rister to the net. He
Scores! Rylan Searley from way downtown scores on a wrist shot. That'll give the Cadets their second goal of the night and a 2-1 lead on the power play.
Searley with a lot of room. The Cadets had just gotten the 5-on-4 advantage. Here it is. A look at it. Rister sings right in.
Just beats the goalie. A great job by Hilton there, really fighting with the 5-on-3, knowing that they've got that opportunity and they'll still be on the power play after that 5-on-3 ends. A good job by them. Keep the puck in and take good quality shots, and it leads to their second goal of the night.
Searley's power play goal will be his first of the season.
What a great time to score it, too. Score your first goal on senior night.
Out to the point. Holvey can't quite handle, but takes a
big
check from Logan Callan.
Gets knocked all the way back out to the center ice.
Springer tries to go backhand, finds a Hilton player. Logan Callan pushes out the center ice. Here comes Pirelli.
Searley at 10-12 in the first period. Assisted by number 10, Michael Pirelli, and number 25, Jacob Blackburn. That's Searley from Morelli and Blackburn at 10-12.
Backhand in front of the net, doesn't find the mark. Here comes Tanner Smith. Tanner Smith along the boards, looking to shake off Nick Beachy. Smith pinches it in. Morelli battling underneath.
Big hit right there behind the net.
That's Steven Kraus. That's 20, not 10. Sorry, young man. Kraus battling.
Kraus has really taken on a larger role these past couple of games. He's starting to really come into his own as a player. He should be one to keep an eye on for the Cadets moving forward into next season.
In the corner to the right of Chinappy. Pass out in front, doesn't find the mark. Here comes Hilton's O'Neal. O'Neal off the boards, trying to put a move, get around Filigari. Almost did.
It's Vela,
now
takes a wrist shot.
Vela.
A good save.
Petzing covers up and will hang on. We had another look there at Vela and Kraus. They've been skating very well together, oftentimes on a line with Tanner Smith.
There's a line that's really just found their groove, and they've really started to make an impact. Just trying to find some open space on the ice and pass, shoot, and score.
Coach Monfiletto talked about how that line came together during the tournament hosted here in December. Had the pleasure of calling the last game of that tournament here, and Hilton had a lot of sick players that weekend, and a couple lines came together out of necessity, and that was one that stuck. Good way for those kids to come together and play well. Good now backs up into his zone. Cross-ice pass from Moranti. Moranti sends it up along the boards, tries to find Pirelli. Pirelli shrugs off a check, and here comes Flag. Good now comes loose. Good now. Holvey pressuring him. Pass didn't quite find Tyson Moranti. Now it comes back the other way. Here come the Eagles. Pass along the board to Crane, can't quite find him. Bounce off the boards. Good now, can't quite find it. It'll get bounced in by the Eagles. It goes all the way into the corner, but an offsides. Chinappy bounced away that long shot, and Mantha got in a little early. So far, everything you'd want to see in a senior night. Back and forth. A lot of energy, great crowd.
And a couple of seniors scoring goals for the Cadets.
Back pass found a seated Ryan Searly. Cadets in control, though.
Scores a goal and falls down on the ice. What really could you more ask for?
Pass through center, can't quite find Trace Letcher. Letcher does push in, battling with Filiguera. Filiguera now moves under his red line. Slides it around the boards for Whalen. Pinching in, though, is Hilton's Callan. Callan to the net, didn't find anybody. Here come the Eagles back the other way. Slung in and chased by Whalen. Now the Cadets will bring it free. Fish tries to send one through center ice, but gets intercepted. Dumped in, Eagles will give chase. Searly behind his net, played by Chinappy. Along the boards, Kraus will send it free. Still bouncing around near center ice. Mantha pushing. The senior Searly battling with Mantha.
Irondequoit working hard to gain control of the zone, get a little momentum back after Hilton had really taken advantage of them.
Rister from the point goes off of a blue shirt, Crane to the slot. Rister doesn't get there. Dylan Carey had a nice look at it.
Chinappy making a nice save with his left shoulder.
Cross ice pass finds Letcher. Letcher through center. He'll dump it in. Cadets are going to make a couple changes. Pushing back is McLaughlin.
Kubiati pushes a player back in the boards.
Big check by Kubiati in the corner. Cadets will regroup at center ice. Vela, cross ice for O'Neill. O'Neill looking for Kubiati, does dump it in. Kubiati will push. Kubiati and Holvey. Holvey bounces it along the boards. Kept in, yes, by the Cadets. Here's Tanner Smith. Tanner Smith fires it, goes off a stick or a shin or something.
Gets deflected up, and we'll have a stop and play as it hits the net.
Good pressure from the Cadets. Eagles not backing down. Kind of the theme of this Eagle team all year.
They have shown tremendous fight so far in this first period. Hilton may have scored twice, but they have not let up. Even right after scoring, Irondequoit pushing the envelope and going right back down to Hilton's zone.
Battle in the corner. Filiguera down there for the Eagles. Now in front, trying to find it was Letcher for the Cadets. Puck still free. Lister off a post again.
Letcher thought it went in.
That's Jackson Flagg. Flagg thinking, and now up into the netting. Flagg thinks that puck went in.
He'll have a little conversation with the ref there. You could hear it ding off the crossbar.
If I might volunteer that it sounded a little muffled, so I get where he might be coming from, but the angle on the shot, I'm not sure. Regardless, we will have a face-off here. Blackburn for the Cadets. Mantha for the Eagles. Squirts into the corner. Filiguera will zing it around. Springer. Fish for the Cadets now. Fish. Battling. Fish gets it back. Fish, wrister to the net. Held on by Petzing.
What a great play by Fish there. Fighting hard in a battle up along the right boards there. He just never gives up. Neither of them giving up on that play, and eventually Fish able to win the battle and get a shot on goal.
Face off now to the right of Ryan Petzing. Controlled by the Cadets. Here's Letcher. Letcher sends it to the net. It's there, saved by Petzing. Now taken away by Irondequoit. Pass through center, doesn't find Springer. This will go all the way down for an icing. Dylan Carey's long pass, couldn't quite find the mark.
And now the Cadets right back pushing the pressure down in Irondequoit's zone. Really trying to force their issue here, put another one on the board. Just a minute 49 left in this first period here at Lakeshore.
Face-off will be taken by Jacob Blackburn. He will face off against the captain of the Eagles, Colton Mantha. Mantha wins the draw. McLaughlin sends it around. McLaughlin and Crane play a little catch. That's not Crane, that's 6, that's Holvey. Here comes Mantha. Mantha pass through center, almost taken by Logan Callan. Cadets retreat. Tyson Moranti sends it through center. Tyson Moranti, the junior. Center ice, puck.
Puck bouncing all over the place.
Couple guys battling, puck bouncing a bit. Letcher bounces one out. Finds his man Callan. Callan looking for a long pass through center. That's going to miss everybody. Tipped off of someone, no ice. Cadets make changes. The Eagles bring it out.
1 minute left in the first.
Last minute call from Mr. Miller. Pass through center. Long pass doesn't find the mark. Filigera bounce it into the cadet zone. Bounced off the boards. Battling down there's John Dan Durand. Dan Durand, one of the 3 senior leaders of this Eagle team. Pass couldn't quite find Tyler Wallner. Cadets clear the zone. Bounced away. Here's Peyton Vella. Vella trying to give chase. Battling with Filigera.
Skating hard down into the Irondequoit zone.
Filigera shrugs off a check. Does get it to center ice. It does come across and out. Retreating Aiden Vella. He'll bounce it off the boards for O'Neill. O'Neill, the Hilton freshman. Pass out, does get out to center ice. Eagles will dump in. Crane chasing Vella's. Vella's pass goes across ice for O'Neill. Dying seconds of this first period. As the pass bounces out of the zone, but the horn blows, signaling the end of the first period. Tremendous action. As Mr. Miller gives us the score of 2-1, Cadets on top here at the end of one. Searly and Callan get your credit for your goals. Folks, we got a good one right here. It's senior night in Hilton. Cadets 2, Eagles 1. We are going to take a short break and then come back to Lakeshore. Stay with us. I am Bill Smith with Travis Firkins, and you are watching Ice Hockey on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Arjulo over the middle. He's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later. Going long. Wide open. Perazzi. He gets it. Perazzi. Foot raise. 10, 5. Make it. Touchdown. Punch. Counter punch. Trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch! Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Make it! Touchdown! Touchdown East!
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to Lakeshore Ice Hockey Arena, the site of tonight's matchup between the Hilton Cadets and the Irondequoit Eagles. It's senior night here in Hilton. We're getting a look at the incredible setup at the south end of the rink. 11 seniors being honored tonight here by the Cadets as they host the Eagles. I am Bill Smith with Travis Firkins. And Travis, in a first period that was maybe the majority of the play perhaps was controlled by the Cadets. We got a 2-1 score. And Travis, we had 3 goals scored by 3 seniors.
It's incredible here. A little senior night magic. The Hilton Cadets, Logan Callan and Rylan Searley scoring goals for them. Just 2 outstanding players that have really been a substantial part of this program for Hilton over the past few years. They've really put in the hard work, and it's good to see it paying off for them, especially on senior night. And for a program like Irondequoit that's maybe had a few more downs than ups this season, it's good to see their senior leader scoring for them and keeping themselves in this game.
And an awful lot of energy from both teams. I think both teams, win or lose, just looking to set a tone from this game going into next week's sectionals. We talked maybe briefly about kind of where the matchups could go. I think there's a couple things that could still shake out. Hilton could end up in a matchup here against Greece. At Batavia, there's a couple things. Irondequoit has a couple balls in the air as well as far as that goes. But it's nice to see on a night such as this, both teams skating hard, both teams finishing every check, neither team backing down. Thus far, a great matchup.
Yeah, neither team backing down. You know, some teams will say, oh, it's the last game of the season. Let's take it easy. Let's rest our players and go into the postseason healthy. Not these 2 teams. They've said, you know what? Last game of the season, let's play physical. Let's not change up anything. Let's play harder tonight than we have all season long. And so far, it is showing for both of these teams. Both of these teams have just been tremendous on the ice tonight, fighting hard for every single shot and every single possession.
Both teams are extremely hardworking. I think that's the mantra of both coaching staffs. Coach Cimino, when talking to him this week, he mentioned that this is a team that it's very young. We've talked about that already. There's a bunch of 8th graders. There's a bunch of freshmen on this team. Only 3 seniors, no juniors. And these are young players who, in his words, young guys who are not afraid to get their noses dirty. And we've seen battles in the corner. We've seen big hits from both teams. Neither team afraid to make contact. The Cadets, a very senior-laden, older team, certainly, but neither team shying away from any of that contact.
No, and you would think maybe that the Cadets would have more of an advantage having 11 seniors to Irondequoit's 3, but neither team backing down from the challenge. Irondequoit is matching the Cadets blow for blow out there. They are not backing down. They are not letting their youth and potential inexperience show up tonight. They are really playing like a team that is a lot older and a lot more mature on the ice than they actually are.
Senior Logan Callan nets his 3rd of the year from Letcher and Fish. Answered by Irondequoit's senior Connor Springer. He gets the assist from Taylor Filiguera. It must have been a bounce in front there. Filiguera's wrist shot from the point is what ended up going in. Springer must have gotten a tip there. And then senior Ryan Searley nets his 1st of the season on the power play for the Cadets. And that gives you our 2-1 score here. Hilton with a 5-on-3 power play at one point. Both teams seeing a little bit of power play time. Both teams fighting their way through center ice, and here we have a 2-1 score for the Cadets.
And it'll be a great game going forward here. Both teams, they've got things they can clean up. Obviously, there was 3 or 4 penalties in that first period. Both teams are looking to clean that up and play just a little smoother hockey heading into the second period. It can be hard to play smooth here at Lakeshore. The ice is a little old, and the pucks will take a weird bounce every now and then, but both teams fighting hard so far.
I think both of these teams also pride themselves on being disciplined, neither team taking a lot of penalties. Even the couple that we mentioned before, the high sticking call against Blackburn, that was a scrum. Both teams, I made the NES ice hockey joke about it. Things happen there when you get 6 or 7 guys all battling around. But otherwise, these are 2 very disciplined teams, and that certainly shows. At center ice, a matchup that I am excited to watch. We've got Mantha and Goodnow, respective captains for the 2 teams, 2 seniors. Mantha, the leading scorer for the Eagles. Goodnow, the leader of this team for the Cadets. Coach Monfiletto this week, we talked about it. Extremely proud of Dom Goodnow, a kid who, quote, has no off button. And that's certainly true when you watch him play, but he's one of the best leaders we have ever had, says Coach Chris Monfiletto. And he made an analogy, and I think a player hears this is quite the compliment. If we had 24 Dom Goodnows, we'd be unstoppable.
Exactly. He just plays hard from start to finish, and he just never stops, really, whether it's on the ice or in the classroom, at lunch. He just is always going. He's always got something to say. He's always doing everything to the best of his ability. He's going 100% and above and beyond, no matter what.
Slight delay here as the officials take care of a little damage. I'm not sure, a little dent in the ice at the north end, next to, right now, Hilton's goalie, senior Luciano Chinapi. There was a little work being done on that in the practice before this. Shout out to the Team Burnside, Monroe County Eagles, who are on this ice. Ice is dealt with. We're ready to drop the puck. Draw control by the Cadets. Jackson Flag. Backhand along the board, tries to pinch in, taken away from him. Pirelli looked to take control, but now it's coming out through center ice. Mantha with Crane. Mantha goes to a wrister, sends it. Chinapi the save. Good now behind the net. Switches gears into the corner. Puck bouncing around. Springer's down there. Now out toward the blue line and out. Holvey couldn't quite keep it in. Dumped back into the Hilton zone. Searly sends it around. Moranti back for Searly. Moranti playing catch behind the net. Now it's brought out. Here comes Goodnow through center ice. Goodnow coming off the left wing. Wrister to the net. Save by Petzing. Bouncing along the board. Searly pushes in to keep the puck in. Still batting along the boards. Now Goodnow brings it free. Good battle down there with Tyler Wallner out in front. Banged along the boards by Nick Beachy. Punched out to center ice. Goodnow fighting for it down there with John Danduran. Danduran getting a little tied up with Moranti. Now the puck goes deep for the Cadets while the Eagles make changes.
See there, Dom Goodnow just not giving up on that play. He's all over. He's skating left, he's skating right, getting back up into the neutral zone and fighting for that puck on a play that really shouldn't have been nowhere near that puck on that play.
Fiery play from the Hilton senior as the Cadets look to just sling it down the ice. An icing call will bring the faceoff back next to Chinapi. A little bit of a pace change there. Cadets under some threat. Send it down, get a chance to regroup.
Cadets were able to get some pressure on Irondequoit's goalie, Ryan Petzing, there on that last possession. And now Irondequoit, luck of the draw or on the icing, and they'll get an opportunity and put some pressure on of their own. It's really been all Cadets so far in this second period.
Another senior versus senior matchup on this faceoff here, as it appears we once again have a little bit of ice maintenance happening.
Appears as if there's a chunk missing out of the ice that they're trying to smooth over here.
Looks to be okay. And we're going to have a face-off here to Chinapi's right. I want to thank everybody watching at home tonight. We got a good one. Cadets 2, Eagles 1. Just 90 seconds or so into this second period of play. Punched along the boards. Letcher giving chase for the Cadets. Now out through center ice. Back into his own zone is Holvey. Holvey slings it around the boards, looking to find Springer. Bounced around by McLaughlin. Now once again out for Springer along his right wing. Puck trickles out to center, taken by the Cadets' Logan Callan. Holvey punches it ahead. Does go across. Here's Springer with a little bit of space. He sends a shot to Chinapi. Save. Kicked away. Letcher, long pass out in front. Out through the middle, I should say. Here's Fish coming up along the left wing. Fish looking to go to the net. Sends a shot. Saved by Petzing. Letcher sends a shot. Hits a shin. Bounces all the way out to center ice. Here's O'Neill. O'Neill shrugs off Springer. O'Neill backs way up into his own zone. He will send a pass. Bounces off a Smith stick and in. Tanner Smith on the forecheck. Nice play by Hilton Smith to keep it deep. Now taken by the Eagles. Bounce along the boards. Kept in by Letcher. Letcher battling along the glass. Fighting down there with Dylan Carey. McLaughlin fires it around. Kept in by Hilton's O'Neill. Nice play to keep that alive. Kubiati goes hard into the corner. A lot of bodies down there. Puck comes free. O'Neill to the net. And covered by Petzing.
Real good shift from Hilton right there, really pushing some pressure on Irondequoit. Able to get a couple shots off. Almost another little scrum, an NES type fight that you mentioned earlier in the left corner.
I was a Blades of Steel fan myself, but ice hockey is pretty good. Once again, maybe going over the head of my younger counterpart here. Irondequoit trying to play it out, but Flagg keeps it at Flagg, looking to make a move through a couple of guys. Puck got taken away from him. Bounce off the boards by the Eagles and out to center ice. Backing up and tipping it ahead was Tyson Moranti, but I think he sends it into the netting and we'll have a face-off at center ice.
Jackson Flagg trying to fight his way in through 3 guys there. It just shows you the heart and determination that he, as well as a lot of the other Hilton seniors, have, just trying to fight hard no matter what and get the puck into the zone and make a play.
Flagg, the leading goal scorer for the Cadets, 8 on the season. Oof. Wristed in by the Eagles. They will head on in on the forecheck. Crane and Mantha. Behind the net, Moranti. Moranti switches backhand to forehand. Now passes it back behind his net. Vela sends it ahead. Bounces out through center. No ice. Chasing it is Nick Beachy for the Eagles. He fires it off the boards and out to center. Retreats an Eagle. Coming through center. Here's Goodenow. Puts a move, finds some space. Goodenow out. Coming up off the right wing. Here comes Goodenow. Wrister bounces off a shin. Now Cadets, another shot to the net. Saved by Petzing. Banging in the corner, Peyton Vela. Taken by the Eagles. Out to center ice, Moranti. He will wrist one in as the Cadets make a change or two. Vela tried to keep that in, but it bounced free. Dylan Carey chases. Moranti hangs on. Moranti puts on the brakes. Crosses behind his net for Vela. Vela up for Fish. Fish now with a little bit of space. Fish will come free through center ice. Here comes Fish. Fish, head of steam. Fish, wrister over the net. Logan Callan sends it behind. Here's Fish once again. Behind for Callan. Pass bounced off the boards, finds the senior Searly. Searly once again. Callan again, taken away. McLaughlin looks to bounce off the board, kept by the Cadets. Now once out to the point once again. Cross ice for Vela. Vela down low. Pass to Blackburn. His shot didn't get through. Great pressure from the Cadets right now. Here comes Vela through center ice. Vela backhand to the net. Couldn't find him. He had Callan streaking to the net there. Now an outlet pass from the Eagles will miss everybody and head down for an icing. That was an icing caused by some really intense offensive play by the Cadets. A
really great shift by them. A long series where they just kept the pressure on. They really never left the neutral zone. They were able to just keep it down in Irondequoit's zone, and they had an opportunity there. Pass just went wide.
Smith on the draw. Kept in by the Cadets. Wrister by Kraus goes wide. Smith behind the net fighting for it. Puck looks like it might be sitting on the net again or something.
It's rare that you see that happen twice in one night.
Go play the lottery, folks.
Hope you bet the over on that one.
Stuff is legal in New York State now. I don't know if they, if that's one of the props you can get on hockey games. Smith pushes it outside for Kraus. Kraus battling Smith as well. Bounces free. Kept in by the Cadets. Here's Tanner Smith. Smith, wrister, bounces off a shin. Now cross ice, misses Filiguera. Smith now once again for the Cadets. Out to the point. Wrister from Searly to the net. He scores! That puck came from Searly, but I think it went off of Steven Kraus.
Ryland Searly came into the game with 0 goals. Again, talk about senior night magic. That is twice now that he has scored tonight. It will give the Cadets a 3-1 lead on his second goal of the season. And again, the Cadets really just keeping the pressure on the Irondequoit Eagles. Really just never letting up. Always playing hard.
You just saw another look at it. Searly's shot may have hit Ryan Kraus. We will wait for the official announcement from Mr. Miller. But as Travis just said, we got a 3-1 lead here for the Cadets. Pirelli now. Retreats back a little, finds some space. Now his cross ice pass finds its mark. Here comes Hilton through center ice. Peyton Vela fighting in the corner. Back behind the net is Goodnow. Goodnow out to the point. Moranti's pass. Couldn't quite get it to Letcher, not clean. Letcher, though, does put a move on, get the puck back, and here he comes. Letcher being chased by John Danduran.
Number 20, Steven Kraus. At 6:16 in the second period. Assisted by number 24, Ryland Searly, and number 14, Tanner Smith. That's Kraus from Searly and Smith at 6:16.
The booming voice of Mr. Miller tells us Kraus tips that from Searly. 3-1 Cadets as Letcher guides one in. McLaughlin sends it behind his net. Holvey tries to send it out, but it's kept in. Now bouncing around. A couple of guys battling for it. Cadets trying to keep it in. Eagles push it away. Eagles dump it in. Forecheck comes in as they make some changes. Doug Velopek sent that in. A freshman line of Velopek, and Kerr, a line that Coach Cimino has been very, very proud of. These are kids that have grown up playing together, have done a nice job. Fish's backhand attempt at the net doesn't go. Kept in by Hilton's Aiden Vela. And now taken free by Mantha. Mantha chips it out towards center ice. Crane will tip it away. Backing up Hilton's Blackburn. Blackburn pushed by Velopek. And an outlet pass finds Fish. Fish coming in. Wrister to the net from Blackburn. Saved by Petzing. Puck does not leave the zone. A wild shot that comes way far from Aiden Vela down here. Gets gloved by Petzing.
Aiden Vela chipping that one in from the blue line. A great pass. And now Luciano Chinapi will switch out, and in comes Chris Sidoti, the second of their senior goalies. A good game by Chinapi, allowing just one goal through a period and a half of play, and the fans giving him the ovation that he deserves.
I love this move from Coach Monfiletto, getting all of his seniors involved tonight. He makes the move midway through the second. Travis and I both kind of had a hint that this was coming tonight.
For the Cadets, number 29, Chris Sidoti.
Sidoti and Chinapi both get the cheers coming on and off the ice as a senior. This is, as a coach, as a hockey fan, I love this move.
Well, it's a class act by a classy coach in Chris Monfiletto. It's a great move, especially on senior night here. Two seniors that have really put a lot into the program and a lot in this season. Both of them splitting time pretty evenly in goal this season, and it's great that they're both getting the opportunity they deserve. And Coach Monfiletto also putting some seniors in different positions. We've seen Trace Letcher, who started the game on defense. He's kind of shifted now, and he's had more of an offensive role tonight. Just getting the seniors in, letting them have a little fun, play free, not giving them any restrictions that he would usually give them earlier on in the season.
Chinapi and Sidoti, both seniors, both played throughout their careers here with each other. You know, one starts, one's the backup. One starts, one's the backup. This year there's three guys sharing time. Chinapi and Sidoti are very close. They cheer each other on. They support each other. They've played through this program for a bunch of years. And they know Coach Cimino on the other side very well. Coach Cimino, big fans of both of these guys. He's a goalie coach who works with both of our guys. Puck free through center ice, backing up Braden O'Neill. Hilton's freshman sends it through center ice. His pass finds Kraus. Kraus coming in. Left-handed shot from the left wing, gloved by Petzing.
Another good play by Kraus. He has really come on lately for the Cadets. He's just been really enforcing and just playing fast, playing hard, and he's gotten a few quality shots off and scoring one earlier.
Kraus is the right place at the right time on that last goal. Goodnow will take the draw for the Cadets. Goodnow wins it against Mantha, but coming free, here comes Crane. Crane dumps it in. Hilton's Brody Johnson down there. Johnson
takes a big hit.
Back on the ice, Johnson had some injury troubles earlier this year. Now a loose puck through the center. Eagles able to clear it away. Here's Mantha. Mantha, left-handed shot. Wrister goes wide. Searly sends it off the board. Flag can't quite receive it. Now Mantha tries to come free. Searly again. It's through center ice. Couldn't quite find Goodnow. Goodnow chasing. Picked up by Filiguera. Filiguera will put the brakes on behind his own net. Sends it free. Puck ends up going off a stick and hitting one of these big old I-beams. We'll have our first puck off the iron pause for this evening.
It's one thing that's unique about Lakeshore coming here all season long. You see a lot of pucks get hit off the roof. Something you're not going to see if you go to an Amherst game at Blue Cross Arena.
Draw controlled by the Cadets. Moranti sends it wide. Here comes Fish. Fish in the corner. Blackburn. Blackburn tries to backhand one behind the net. Bounces off of McLaughlin. Looking for Dylan Carey. Pass ended up bouncing around. We're going to have a face-off here to Petsing's right. A little choppy the last couple minutes here.
Certainly. It's been a pretty smooth moving period here. I don't think we've had a single penalty yet. And it's getting a little choppy here, as Irondequoit really has not gotten much pressure on in this period, so they're looking to play a little more physical and hopefully get the puck down the other way.
My counterpart here drops the jinx down, so whichever team takes that first penalty, you can blame him. Wrister to the net. Petsing with the save. Pass through center ice, looking, couldn't quite find Danduran. Now battling over there is Bryan. Behind the Hilton net, here comes Letcher. Letcher, cross ice pass. O'Neill ahead for Fish. Fish puts a move, comes through up the left wing. Fish into the corner, down low. Tries to just float it out in front. Callan was there. Smooth moving play from Evan Fish.
A slew of bodies in front of the net at the end of that play there as Fish just looking to pass, took it himself down the wing, and made a play of it, and Callan trying to finish it off and just poke it into the net like he did earlier.
Tanner Smith on the draw. Mantha pushes it free. Kubiati bangs around the corner, keeps it in, but now Mantha keeps it behind his net. Mantha puts a move, gets around Smith. Here comes Mantha. Mantha, the senior captain for this Eagles team. Coming through center, puts on the brakes right at the blue line. Tries to chip it in, can't quite find Springer. Crane keeps it. Crane, wrister to the net, saves Sidoti. Mantha into the corner. Springer tries to go out in front. Pass was intercepted by a Cadet. That's O'Neill.
To hopefully get a goal here.
Face off to Sidoti's right. Out to the point. Controlled now by the Eagles. Filiguera. They got a lot of pressure. He got pushed down by the Cadets' Callan. Aggressive penalty kill from the Cadets right there. Kept in though. Here's Landon Bryan. Bryan fighting for it. Gets it to Mantha. Mantha looks to go toward the front of the net. Out to the point once again to Filiguera. Filiguera, wrister to the net. Sidoti didn't see it. Bounced off a body, went wide. Mantha once again. Bounces around to Filiguera. Filiguera. Half wall for Mantha. Mantha, wrister to the net. Sidoti does see it, hangs on. Good cycle, good pressure from Irondequoit. Hilton doing a good job of keeping the net clear.
Fans giving Chris Sidoti a big round of applause after making a good save there on a tough shot from Irondequoit.
Faceoff will come to Chris's left. Mantha very physical on his faceoff draws. Puck bounces off the net as it was cleared out. I think it was O'Neill that sent it free. Faceoff will come immediately right back. Here's that choppy play we've been talking about for the last couple of minutes.
Cadets able to kill about 1 second of their penalty after that faceoff.
Now pushed into the corner. Zinged around, trying to get it free, and they do. Letcher's outlet does get there. Mantha, cross ice. Bounces off of Crane. 8 against 8 there. Hilton's 8. O'Neill wins the battle and zings it on down the ice. Filiguera puts the brakes on behind his net. Gets his team free. Here come the Eagles back the other way. Still another 50 seconds on this power play. Into the slot to the net. Saves Sidoti. Nice move by Landon Bryan. Now Goodnow intercepts a pass, but does get kept in by the Eagles and sent deep. Springer chasing. Here's Mantha up against O'Neal. O'Neal battles underneath. Once again, it'll be sent around by Letcher.
Good job of the Cadets to clear the zone, and now they can change up.
Trace Letcher, one of the seniors on this team, one of the 11 honored tonight. Off the right wing, wrist shot from Tommy Holvey. Now sent down one more time by the Cadets. This power play has had a very interesting balance of chances from the Cadets and real nice plays. I'm sorry, chances from the Eagles and real nice plays by the Cadets to get it free. I think it's difficult to be encouraged by both teams, by the power play and the penalty kill, but I've seen good things from both teams. And offsides, Dylan Carey took his time a little too much before coming across the blue line. Face-off will come outside the zone.
Well, definitely a good power play for Irondequoit. They were able to get some more pressure and kind of get comfortable in the zone that they really have not been able to get comfortable in all the second period. And Hilton able to make some good plays on the puck and clear the zone and kind of take the pressure off a little bit after Irondequoit was really putting on them.
Out towards center. Here comes Vela. Vela battles through, wins the battle, goes to the net, he scores!
Peyton Vela, what a move to go top shelf on that goal. That'll put the Cadets up 4-1. As you see, he's coming down the left wing, makes a man miss, and then he's just got open space, and he puts it bar down top right corner. What a play by Vela.
That was a very, very pretty goal. The Hilton freshman, Vela nets his second on the season. What a goal.
That one is certainly going to go on his highlight tape that he's going to make up and put on YouTube after the end of this season.
I hope this is there with you and I singing his praises. Here come the Cadets back the other way. Center ice, here's Kraus. Kraus bangs through a defender.
Hilton goal scored by number 21.
That's Filiguera.
Peyton Vela at 13:51 in the second
Kraus's
period.
wrist shot finds its way up on the edge.
Vela unassisted at 13:51.
Vela's goal announced by Mr. Miller. Now sent around behind the net. Beachy gets turned around. And now a whistle way back. Offsides, I guess.
Did not seem like they signaled a penalty, and it looks like they're coming back to the area where it will be an offsides faceoff.
That was a very slow developing offsides. It appears the Eagles and your humble announce crew didn't quite recognize what was going on. Now chipped in by Dylan Carey, retreating the Cadets Vela. Vela along the boards, nice move to get through a couple of guys, and now Vela through center ice finds Pirelli. Pirelli, left wing, shot to the net, save by Petzing. It went off his glove and he lost it for a split second. Must have came back into his vision. He makes a nice stop.
Well, what a great shot as Goodnow served him up the pass, and Morelli just skates with it down the wing, and kind of reminiscent of Vela's goal that he just scored. Going down the wing and trying to shoot a top corner. Just didn't work out for him. He got a piece of it, and he was able to save that goal.
Now bounces out to center ice. Chasing is Dylan Carey. Vela keeps it away from him, finds O'Neal. O'Neal pressured, but comes through center. Here comes Braden O'Neal. O'Neal, wrist shot, hard, hits a shin. Goodnow battles into the corner, fighting down there with Carey. Goodnow takes a check. Now a few guys battling down there, but it is pushed away, and here comes Alex McLaughlin through center ice. McLaughlin wrists one in. Here come the Cadets back the other way after the Eagles make changes. Vela couldn't quite keep the handle on it, but does find Flag up on the right wing. Flag now, long strides, long stick. Flag with that height. He tries to go into the middle, loses his footing. Goodnow behind the net. Bounces off a check from McLaughlin. Out to the point, O'Neal keeps it in. Finds Goodnow. Goodnow down there battling with Mantha. Goodnow wrists it past Springer. Behind the net, here's O'Neal. Hilton defenseman down low. Mantha. Pass couldn't quite find Crane. We'll go a little bit down for an icing. We'll have a face-off back at the other end next to Petzing.
50 seconds left in the second period. The Cadets with a golden opportunity here to add one more on in the dying seconds of the second period.
Blackburn will take it for the Cadets. Draw one by Hilton. Letcher, wrist shot, bounces off a couple guys, hits the boards. Fish fires it around. Chasing is Holvey. Holvey tries to backhand it through, can't quite find Crane. Now kept in by Hilton, to the front of the net. Couldn't quite find the handle down there was Fish. Behind the, now out in front, another chance. Blackburn can't quite get there. To the net, Evan Fish with a
Scores! Evan Fish with the goal. Beautiful backhand.
What a goal by Evan Fish. We're going to see another look at it real quick right here.
That's a great play. It's a pass over to Fish. He's got some open space in front of the net there. He just skates over in front of him, backhander, and he's able to get it up and over the head of Petzing into the goal. That'll put the Cadets up 5-1. That is Evan Fish's 6th goal of the season. What a play, what a shot, and what a way to finish off that play for the Cadets.
Evan Fish, the lefty shot, kind of backing toward the net off the left wing. To keep that shot on the inside, he had to go backhand, and he sure did. Buries it. 10 seconds to play here. We're going to have an icing that'll bring us to within a few seconds of the end here. What a nice backhanded goal by Evan Fish.
A beautiful pass, a beautiful play, and a beautiful way to put that one in the net. And that's certainly a goal he will remember on his senior night.
Production from these seniors tonight. This has been quite a story here for the Cadets. Now we got a few guys fighting for it, just kind of killing time as the waning seconds drop away.
Fish at 16:37 the second period, assisted by number 11 Logan Callan and number 25 Jacob Blackburn.
That is a full-on senior goal. Senior from senior and senior on senior night. Maybe not a tough sell when you've got 11 of them all playing tonight, but we digress. Folks, at the end of 2 periods of play, the Cadets 5, the Eagles 1. Stay with us. We will have a second intermission report and your third period of play. Bill Smith, Travis Firkins here with the Cadets and the Eagles. You are watching Varsity Ice Hockey on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Julo over the middle. He's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later. Going long, wide open, Pirelli, he gets it, Pirelli, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown, punch, counter punch. With a trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman, what a catch! Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is gonna take this the other direction, make it, touchdown, East.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative way when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
And welcome back to Lakeshore Ice Hockey Arena. Once again, you are looking at the east sheet here, the east surface, as the Hilton Cadets host the Irondequoit Eagles on senior night, the last game of the regular season for both of these squads as we head into sectional playoffs next week. A lot of scenarios to play there that hopefully we can get some clarity on in the next couple of days. I am Bill Smith with Travis Firkins. Travis, we had a tight first period. Hilton came out with a 2-1 lead. That sort of beginning stages of the second period was pretty close. Maybe Hilton controlling the play more than Irondequoit certainly, but Hilton punches 3 in and we find ourselves with a 5-1 game.
Exactly. Hilton really kind of that second half of the second period there really pushed the envelope even more, really just outskated, kind of just outplayed Irondequoit it seemed like at times, and buried 3 in the back of the net to extend their lead. If you're Irondequoit, you can't get disheartened. You know, you've been in these scenarios all season long. You've just got to keep fighting, keep powering through. You got to believe in yourself, believe that you're capable of coming back here and playing a tough third period. Really, they played a lot better, a lot smoother in that second period. It's only that Hilton kind of outplayed them, became even smoother than Irondequoit had become. So really, if you're Irondequoit here, just focus on playing the same game, playing with intensity, and trying to get a couple more in that and feel good about yourself.
Something that Coach Monfiletto talked about, these two teams share this arena, this rink. They both play their home games here, so Irondequoit didn't have to travel very far to play a road game on their home ice. But something that Coach Monfiletto was saying this week to myself, he's seen this Irondequoit Eagles team come off the ice after a loss or two, and no one hangs their head. And I was actually referring this same story to Coach Semino last night, and that's something that they preach. They continue to work, they continue to grind, they continue to battle. And something that I thought was really interesting, this is something that Coach Semino was telling me yesterday, they have sort of spot by spot, period by period, shift by shift, individual, quote, team goals. And they may come in, right now you and I don't know the specific, but they might come into this period right now saying, all right, we're going to limit Hilton to 8 shots. We're going to make sure we get 12 pucks to the net. They have these individual goals, and as a teacher, I love that. These are small, digestible bites for a young team. And I think that strategy, kind of seeing yourself from shift to shift, from period to period, could really help a team right here battle back.
Exactly, and as an athlete myself, really every day I go to practice saying, what's my goal for today? What am I trying to achieve? It's got to be the same philosophy for this Eagles team. They're just looking at, hey, on this shift, let's get the puck down there and let's get a shot on net. You know, throughout this period, like you said, hey, let's get 10 shots on goal. It's just something like that to build on. And when you're trying to build a program that is as young as it is, it's those little goals and just those small victories that are going to keep piling up and keep building momentum. And that's going to really propel yourself into the future, because when you get 2-3 years down the line and you've built up all those small victories over all those games, all those shifts, it's just going to give you a huge confidence boost and really make you believe in yourself, not only tonight, but heading into the future.
I have a family connection to the Irondequoit team. My son, plays with the brothers of a couple of these players, and I know a couple of family members. I was talking in the intermission. Everyone's proud of this team. Everyone's proud of the hard work. And Coach Semino was telling me that something that they're very proud of here is that Irondequoit is one of the original 6, and that's not just an NHL term, that is a Monroe County term. Section 5 hockey, the original 6 programs. There is a rich history that Coach Chris Monfiletto of the Cadets talked about Irondequoit having. So this is a team that plays with a lot of pride and a lot of heart. On the other side, Hilton on their senior night, we've got seniors contributing all over the score sheet. That last goal was a senior from 2 seniors. I think something that Coach Monfiletto mentioned before to the two of us, giving the seniors a good farewell as far as the regular season goes. We got a sectional playoff coming up, but they sure are living up to that task.
Absolutely. The seniors have just been living up to the theme of senior night. They're playing their hearts out, and it's going to be a great one here as we head into the third period.
Draw controlled by the Cadets. Pirelli does lose the handle, though. Springer punches it away. Now out to the point. Risser from the point. Sidoti's there. Knocks it away. Battling down there is Kubiati. Bounces along the boards. Kept in by Holvey. Holvey to the nets. Sidoti will glove it and hold on.
That's a good start to the third period. You win the draw, get right down into the zone, and get a shot off. Just like that, building some momentum to move forward, and we're only 19 seconds in.
Holvey, the freshman defenseman for Irondequoit's, had himself a real nice game. Scrappy player. There's Mantha. Not sure what the delay here is. There's a conversation happening at the Hilton bench.
Chris Monfiletto probably asking for tonight's winning lottery numbers.
I would love those as well. Coming through center ice, here it comes Callan. Callan into the center for Blackburn. Blackburn was battling off of Mantha. Mantha came up with it. Kept in, though, by the Cadets. Blackburn again to the net. Just wide. O'Neal underneath. Now out to the point. Pass missed everybody. Vela couldn't quite shift his forehand to his backhand. He will regroup with Sidoti. Vela skating through center ice. Here comes Vela off a skate. Now a little bit of mismanagement at center ice by the Cadets. O'Neal, though, does push it forward. Battling down there with Landon Bryan of the Eagles. Coming through center is O'Neal. Cross ice pass doesn't quite find the mark. Here come the Eagles. Here comes Dylan Carey. Carey tried to push it in the center. In front, Sidoti chips it away. Landon Bryan couldn't quite get a handle on it.
A good play by Sidoti there. It's a dangerous pass in front. It's a real threat for Irondequoit there. Sidoti able to get his stick out and kind of break that pass up.
I think it's going to be a moment like what we just saw. Cadets not quite getting in sync, getting into rhythm. It's a moment like that Irondequoit's going to have to sort of jump on. And if there's a line that's going to do that, it's the line on the ice right now. There's Mantha to the net. Backhand save by Sidoti. Puck heads off to his left. Now out to the point. Filiguera, wrister to the net off a skate. From the seat of his pants, Tanner Smith tries to battle it free. Filiguera along the wall. Now behind the net, Springer. Springer battling down there with Tanner Smith. Smith comes free. Smith off the boards, bounces it free out to Kraus. Kraus looking to get away. He's got a stick getting held up. There's going to be a penalty here. Wrister to the net. Doesn't go. Filiguera's going to touch this up. We're going to have a penalty here against Irondequoit.
And if you're an Irondequoit Eagle fan or even a player, that's not what you want to see. You just had the puck down in Hilton's zone. You were threatening. You had gotten a couple good shots off. All of a sudden, Hilton's able to intercept a pass, go right down the other way, and now you've got to play 2 minutes with a man disadvantage. You know, Hilton's going to have that 5-on-4, and we've seen they've been deadly on it tonight.
Kraus made a real nice play. My counterpart here sung his praises tonight. He's had a real nice game. Great latter stage of the season. He drew that penalty, taking that hook. Out to the point, here's O'Neal. Wrister to the net. Petzing, kind of an awkward looking stop there, but he did see it. Covers up and we'll have another face-off. We've got gloves dropped. I don't think this is the drop the gloves that we would sometimes see in other levels of hockey. Goodenow and Mantha fighting for it. Goodenow comes away, zings it around. Tanner Smith in the corner. Pushes it along the boards, but does come out through center ice. Nice play by Springer.
Penalty by number 15, Nicholas Beachy, 2 minutes for hooking. That's Beachy, 2 minutes for hooking at 1:52.
The omnipresent voice of Mr. Miller. Nice play by Vela to come through center ice. Sends it into the corner. Goodenow. Out to O'Neal. O'Neal looking for Fish. Fish taking his time. Hilton being very patient here. Minute 12 left on the penalty. Wrister from Smith. He scores! Tanner Smith, the Hilton freshman. Hilton doing a real nice job of cycling the puck. We're going to take a look at it here. Travis, he takes a heck of a shot.
He does. Puck gets tipped there. It goes over. He's to the right point, and he just takes a heck of a wrist shot. It's able to get it top right corner. Aiden Vela really setting up that play, and it was Tanner Smith who's able to finish it off. And the hit will give the Cadets a 6-1 lead with 14:15 left in the third period. A great play, and again, Hilton proving why you cannot give them opportunities on the power play as they put another one in net.
Tanner Smith has had a dynamite game. He's been all over this ice. Back checking, forward checking, now gets on the score sheet with his 5th goal of the year on the power play. Moranti ahead. Pushes in Kubiati. Ferocious forecheck right there. Keeps the puck deep. Callan. Now brought away by the Eagles. Skating with some speed. Here comes Landon Bryan. Bryan Chips it along the boards.
Hilton goal scored
Chasing
by
is
number
Dylan
14,
Carey.
Tanner Smith at 2:45 in the third period. Assisted by number 15, Evan Fish, and number 8, Braden O'Neill. That's Smith from Fish and O'Neill at 2:45.
There's Carey now. Carey looking to come in front, trying to jam it in. Sidoti covers up. Dylan Carey had just a little bit of space. Nice play by the Irondequoit 8th grader.
Sometimes that little bit of space is all you need to make something happen. And again, good fight by the Irondequoit Eagles. They just get scored on the power play, and they're right back down in Hilton zone. They're not giving up. They're continuing to fight hard all night long.
Patrick Wiza sends it ahead. Couldn't quite find Tanner. Now coming through, here comes Hilton. Here's Letcher. Wrist shot, he scores! Trent Letcher, the freshman, buries one. Hilton now up 7-1.
Well, there was a delayed penalty call on that. You don't even need it, as Trent Letcher just gets a pass, is able to break through, and just beams it in, straight up beats Ryan Petzing, and that will give Hilton a 6-goal lead. They're up 7-1 here in the third period.
Trent Letcher gets on the board. I'm confirming here, that is Trent's first goal of the season. Great offensive night for the Cadets. It looks like we've got a goalie change here at the other end for the Eagles. Ryan Petzing stood tall in there. He stood strong. Hilton has really sort of put him under fire in the last period and a half, I'd say. Irondequoit makes the change.
Well, props to Petzing. He played with heart all night long, and it's tough when you're facing that many shots and that much aggression from the Cadets offense, but a good job to him, and he'll have a bright future for this Eagles hockey team.
Joel Reeves, the 8th grader, now between the pipes for the Eagles. This is an Eagles team that has split time amongst their goaltenders all year. Reeves has, to this point, played in a handful of games. The minutes are real even. Naparella leads the team in minutes, followed by Petzing. Reeves third, but he's played a whole bunch.
Looks as if this will be his 6th game of the season, his 6th appearance.
Reeves will check in. 13 minutes and change to play here. Cadets up 7-1 here, as both of these teams finish off their regular season campaign heading into the playoffs next week. Tanner Smith will take the draw against Mantha at center ice. And we are back underway. Smith pushed off the puck by Mantha. Letcher once again deep. Smith trying to go to the net. Trent Letcher's goal being announced here.
Tanner Smith. That's Letcher from Smith at 3:48.
Almost had another Smith-Letcher combination there. Smith with a decent look there as Letcher sent it into the slot. Big hit down at the other end from where we're sitting on Patrick Wiza. Wiza continues to battle with Connor Springer. Hilton's Searley sends one out, does cross the line. Letcher giving chase. Puck goes off of his stick, off of a shot down there from Nick Beachy. Hits the Hilton bench. We'll head on a faceoff.
Tanner Smith having himself one heck of a third period, scoring the goal, getting the assist. He's been all over the ice so far tonight, and especially now in the third period where he's really making some plays and contributing a lot.
Draw control by the Cadets. Sent ahead by Josh Anstead, the freshman defenseman. Bounces through center. Here comes Kubiati. Kubiati looking to move around a couple guys. He does. Off the right wing. Puck bouncing around. Can't quite find the handle. Pirelli around in front. Reeves holds on.
Good play by Reeves. He's facing a lot of pressure there. He's able to stand strong in the net and cover up on that puck.
Goodnow will take the face-off to the right of Reeves. Landon Bryan, his opposite there. Punched in by Anstad. In front of the net. Goodnow forechecking, pushes off a guy. Now sent deep by Letcher. In front of the net. Goodnow with a chance. It's loose still. Reeves does see it. Puck still loose. Now a wrister. hits Reeves, maybe ends up under him.
Well, Reeves really showing some poise right there. Goodenow had a chance, lost the puck. Reeves able to stick with it and make sure that that puck does not go in the net. A good job by him.
I like the word poise there. He certainly showed that. Jacob Blackburn, Hilton Sr., takes the draw. Blackburn, wrister to the net, off the side of the net. Heard that clang from up here. Pushed in deep. Here's Holvey. Holvey sends it around the boards. Finds Springer. Springer's backhand pass off the boards. Finds Mantha. Mantha finding some space. Mantha battling. Tries to send it over for Crane. Couldn't quite get it there. Kept in by Mantha. Eagles looking to put on some pressure, but now the Cadets do take it away. Here comes Evan Fish. Evan Fish building up ahead of steam. Fish, wrister to the net. Reeves, save. Evan Fish is one of those kids, as a hockey fan, I love watching skate. He just has this next gear.
Well, he does drive a manual car. He drives a 2004 Saab, so he is used to being able to shift gears quite easily, and he's obviously taken inspiration from his Saab and transferred it to the ice, and he shifts into high gear often.
That is outstanding insight from my illustrious color man. Back behind the net is Filigera. Filigera looking to go free through center ice. His pass misses everybody. It looks like we're going to have an icing call here. Under 11 minutes to play here. Cadets with a 7-1 lead. We will have a face-off over here to the right of the 8th grade goaltender, Joel Reeves. Back behind his own net. Now the net gets dislodged. Following the play, didn't see Kraus colliding with a Eagles player. They knocked the net free, and we're going to have yet another face-off here.
An exciting 4 seconds of play. There was a draw, and then straight, someone gets pushed into the net. We'll do it all over again.
Controlled by the Cadets. Here's Aiden Vela. Vela coming in from center ice. Wrister to Reeves. Save. Loose. Covers up. Vela saw a lane from center ice. Found it. Got a wrister to the nets. Reeves, once again, showing some poise. Holds on.
Great concentration there. A little bit of a tip drill. Got his glove on it. Couldn't hold on to it. Bobbled around with it. And is able to cover it up and prevent the Cadets from scoring. Good play by him.
Puck bounces into the corner. Tanner Smith down there battling for the Cadets. Mantha for the Eagles. Blackburn tries to get it free. Now it comes out. Filigera can't get it out through center ice. He did get it over the blue line. Hilton's offsides. This has been a very stuttering last minute of clock time.
It's been very choppy, on and off with play. I don't think we've had more than 20 seconds of continuous play without a whistle here. Means both teams are fighting hard.
Controlled by the Eagles. Beachy, pass through center, bounces one over. Eagles pushing forward. There's Mantha behind the net, battling Searly. Still back there. Now pushed away. Coming free is Peyton Vela. Vela looking to find Smith. Smith's got a little room now coming in off the right wing. Smith, wrister, doesn't find the net. Wiza all the way around. His cross-ice pass finds Ryan Searly. Now Tanner Smith gives for Searly. Here's Searly across the blue line. Searly off the right wing. In front of the net. Stick save by Reeves. Now a whistle. The puck either hit the ceiling or something.
Looked as if the puck got knocked up and maybe hit off the end of the netting over there near the Irondequoit bench.
Loose puck in front. Wrister over the net. Pirelli behind the net, battling down there with Alex McLaughlin. Now sliding around off the boards to the net. Shot save. Reeves stood strong there. Coming out through center. Banging off the boards on there, Matt Whalen. Here comes Dom Goodenow for the Cadets. Goodenow pushing in against Tommy Holvey. Good now. Corner, behind the net. Other corner. Backhand out to the point, bounces out to center ice. Hilton will regroup. Anstedt looks to move it forward. Now dropping back, Goodnow. Goodnow spins free. Outlet pass from Callan, hit a skate. Now Anstedt, backhand through center ice. Carey looked to send it ahead, but now it's taken by the Cadets once again. Pirelli, he's taken down. We're going to have a penalty here against Irondequoit. Looks like a tripping call will go against, I believe it's going to be Filigera.
Well, Michael Morelli taking it into the zone and just getting tangled up in a couple sticks there as he was trying to make a move towards the net and get a shot off. Wasn't able to keep his footing because there was a stick in between his skates, and it's kind of hard to skate when someone's knocking you down.
Hilton on the power play once again. Couple of power play goals tonight. Blackburn wins the draw. Pass from Brody Johnson, couldn't quite find the mark, and it's sent all the way down by the Eagles. Here's O'Neill retreating back. O'Neill and Johnson, pair of freshman defensemen for the Cadets back here. Here comes O'Neill through center. O'Neill striding across the blue line. Pulls up. Still with the puck. Cross ice doesn't quite find his guy. Streaking in was Blackburn. Here's Brody Johnson. Johnson.
2 minutes for tripping. That's Filigera, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 8:20.
Trent Letcher with some real nice forechecking there. Forced Mantha to throw that at the netting. He does. We're going to have a face-off over here to Reeves left.
Well, Braden O'Neill just making some absolutely crazy moves. He's got some of the best handles you've ever seen in Section 5 hockey. Just able to make moves, create space with the puck, and keep some plays alive.
Good now. Top of the slot. Finds Searly. Searly punches it deep. Here's Kubiati. Kubiati to the front of the net. Kept in by Letcher. Letcher backhand off the board into the slot. Good now from the face-off circle. Doesn't get there. Kept by Searly at the point. Searly. Cycling. Here's good now. Wrister to the net. Free. Doesn't quite get there. Letcher couldn't find the handle on the rebound. Big hit underneath by Searly. Eagles will clear the zone. Nice chance by the Cadets. Bouncing puck on the rebound. Couldn't quite get put home by Trace Letcher. Speaking of Trace Letcher, he comes across the blue line. Into the corner, to the net, gloved by Reeves. Kubiati's shot gets taken by the Eagle netminder. We will have a face-off here. 7:04 to play, 25 seconds left on the penalty. Hilton's power play will have just under half a minute to play.
Well, Trace Letcher is in the right spot. He just can't seem to get his stick to the puck there. If he did, he had a wide open net. He probably could have taken all day to chip that one in.
Smith wins a draw. Vela kept it in. From the point, Vela. That was Vela to Vela. You're not hearing things, folks. Vela underneath. Trying to put a move on Tommy Holvey. Holvey now gets a hold of it and bounces it out through center ice past Aiden Vela. Changing sides, Josh Anstedt. Anstedt finds Steven Kraus. Kraus through center. Holvey intercepts it, guns one in, and a whistle. I think that was kind of a quick whistle. Sidoti looked to put it back in play.
Well, good job by Irondequoit there. They, were on the penalty kill again. It hurt them earlier in the game several times, but this time they're able to power through. They're able to capitalize on some mistakes made by the Cadets and kill that penalty and get off with no harm.
I want to give the officials credit there where it's deserved. That was actually an offsides that your announcer missed in the moment. We all make mistakes, folks. Me more than most. Coming through center ice, chipped in, and an icing call against the Cadets. That pass from the wrong side of the red line. The center ice red line, that is. We'll have a face-off down here next to Chris Sidoti, the senior goaltender for the Cadets. Big, loud crowd still here at Lakeshore, enjoying this regular season finale for these two squads, both the Cadets and the Eagles ending their season today. Both will make the trip into the sectional playoffs here next week. Kept down low by Henry Velopek. Velopek battling. Douglas Velopek right down there with him. Velopek brothers. Fighting down there with Hilton's Blackburn. Here's Velopek coming out of the corner. Looking in front for Carey. Carey now. Left corner gets taken down. Pushed off the puck by Searly. Out to the point. Kept there by Beachy. Beachy does a nice job of keeping the puck, but now it does scorch his back check as he gets pushed down. Crane tips it over for Mantha. Mantha in front of the net for Springer. All the way across. Crane finishes his check along the boards, but the Cadets come free. Here comes Goodnow. Goodnow across the blue line, battle with Mantha. Good senior on senior battle over here. Goodnow pushed down, but he's got the puck again. Kicks it to himself. Off the boards, keeps it in. Searly. Searly, wrist shot to the net along the ice. Smooth shot, nice vision, nice movement. Reeves covers up.
There's Dom Goodenow again, just gets knocked down, and he finds a way to get right back up and get right back on the puck. A great job by Goodenow. He just never stops moving, and he never gives up on a play.
Goodnow is that previously mentioned Energizer Bunny for this Cadet team. Out to the point, here's Trace Letcher. Letcher fires a shot. Goes over the net, tipped off of somebody. Holvey will zing it around, and it does get all the way free, no ice. Letcher couldn't quite get there. Skating hard, not quite getting there was Matt Whalen. Trent Letcher sends it out through center. Whalen can't find the handle. Smith now for the Cadets. Here comes Tanner Smith. Smith, cross ice, bounces free, couldn't find Letcher. Holvey digs it around. Pass through center, bounces free. Here comes Filigera. Filigera, nice move, wrist shot to the net. Sidoti will hang on. Filigera showing some real nice hands the last couple of minutes.
A great move by Filigera there. He's skating through traffic and able to maneuver his way around 3 or 4 Cadets and find some open space and get a shot on goal. A great play by Filigera there.
Carey will take the draw for the Eagles against Hilton's Blackburn. Carey, wrist shot, slides through, doesn't get to the net, finds its way into the corner. Cadets look to outlet, they do. Here comes Fish. Fish, these are for Blackburn. Blackburn looking to turn right, comes around off the right edge, tries to fire it to the net, hits a couple guys. Beachy looks to fire it around. Beachy for the Eagles. Cross ice, finds his man, Douglas Velopek. Velopek, wrister, no ice. Sidoti will leave it there for his defenseman, that's Josh Anstedt. Trying to send along the boards, kept in by the Eagles in front. Nice developing play right there. Velopek couldn't get a real good shot. Now through the front of the net. It looks like we're gonna have a call here. This might be a roughing call of some kind against the Cadets. We'll wait and see what the official says.
That's what it appears. Logan Callan heading to the box.
Roughing.
He'll likely serve 2 minutes for that. Callan, not a guy you usually find in the penalty box. He's a clean player. He does not spend a lot of time there. Only has about 8 penalty minutes this season. He'll get up to 10 after this.
Callan with roughing gives the Eagles a power play here. Nice patience from the Eagle team. Mantha, Crane. Crane in front of the net. A lot of bodies down there, but a shot does come in. Now coming free with some speed. Here comes Peyton Vella. Peyton Vella looking to find the edge around Mantha. Peyton Vella.
Hilton penalty by number
Nice
11,
job of penalty
Logan
killing.
Callan, 2 minutes for roughing. That's Callan, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 14:08.
Here come the Eagles through center ice. Holvey leaves a pass back at the blue line. Little miscommunication right there, but the Eagles maintain. Mantha at the point. Wrist shot to the net. Sidoti saves, saw it all the way in. Controls the rebound, covers up. 2:05 to play, 1:13 left on this Eagle power play.
Sidoti with good vision there to see that puck all the way through and be able to glove it. And now the Irondequoit Eagles still with about 1 minute and 13 seconds left. They're looking to just get some momentum here towards the end of the game and finish out on a high note.
Fired along the boards. Couldn't quite get a lot of it, was Morelli, but it does finally get through center ice, and here comes Fish. Fish got Blackburn with maybe a 2-on-1. Fish to the net, to Blackburn, he scores!
There's that connection we've seen all night long. A senior to another senior. It's Evan Fish to Jacob Blackburn. Fish with a one-on-one. Blackburn skating hard up the middle. Fish sees him. He's able to get a pass to him. And Blackburn right there, a little backhand chip over the shoulder of Joel Reeves. That will give the Cadets an 8-1 lead. And they score short-handed on that goal. They lead by 7 with just under 2 minutes left in this third period of play here at Lakeshore.
Blackburn gets his second of the year. And not stopping, coming right back. Here's Dom Goodnow. Goodnow, backhand shot, he
scores! Dom Goodnow straight off the face-off, takes it into Irondequoit zone, and he will net one now.
We're gonna get another look at it right here. This was right off the draw. Goodnow backhand over Reeves, glove side. Goodnow gets his 7th of the year, short-handed.
Now, fans, if you're wondering what the goal song is for the Cadets, it's Run, Run Away by Slade, a European rock group from the 1970s.
Wonderful tune. I say as a Cadet fan. Risser to the net, Sidoti save. Filigera once again with just a nice example of stick handling. Filigera with some real, as we say in the hockey industry, some sick mitts.
Absolutely. He's been showing it off all night long, and he just appears to keep getting better and better as this game goes on.
Carry on the draw. Pushed away, kept in, now pushed away once again. Not happened right there in the last second.
Assisted by number 9, Tyson Moranci.
And back through center ice, Filigera once again. Filigera looking cross ice, finds his man Wallner. Wallner bounces off a check. Here's Holvey. Holvey cross the blue line. Wrister to Sidoti. Sidoti sees it in, nice and clean. He'll hold on. Still 7 seconds left in the penalty, and we are under a minute here to play in the third.
Holvey's been real good for the Eagles tonight. Him and Filigera have just been making some good moves with the puck. They've got good handles, and they've been able to get good shots on goal all night long.
Draw controlled by the Eagles. They will punch it deep. Mantha down there, battling with Letcher. Springer out in front. Mantha, shot doesn't get there. Out to center ice. Puck is loose. Here comes Logan Callan. Logan Callan, wrister controlled by Reeves. He will hold on.
Good save by Reeves there. Under a minute to play, not giving up on that one. Sees that one all the way through.
Sent around on the boards by the Eagles. Bounces off a skate. Now center ice. Here's Mantha. Mantha skating hard, try to get around Blackburn. Puts a move. Little space. Tries to slide it in front. Couldn't find the Connor Springer, his fellow senior here on this Eagle team. Good now behind the net for the Cadets. Brushes off a check. Kicks it back again to himself. He's going to skate free. And the last couple seconds are going to tick off here. And folks, your final score, 9-1. The Cadets beat the Eagles. Hilton over Irondequoit on senior night. A great finish to the season for the Hilton Cadets. And the scoreboard doesn't reflect the battle that this Irondequoit team brought every shift, every period. This really is a team that plays with a lot of fire, despite what the scoreboard said tonight. And I want to point out to my colleague here, I'm sure you noticed as well, Hilton, 9 goals tonight, 9 goal scorers.
Everyone getting involved on senior night. No one left out on the score sheet. Seems like everyone was contributing, and a lot of seniors on there too, a lot of connections.
Callan, Searley, Fish, Blackburn, and Goodnow, the seniors score. Kraus, Vela, Smith, and Letcher all get in on the act there. What a game for the Cadets. Both teams bring their regular season to a close. You see a lot of handshaking, a lot of hugs, a lot of pictures being taken on the ice. These are two teams that know each other really well. Two rosters know each other really well. They play in the same rink. A lot of these kids, I'm sure, have seen each other on the travel days and other rinks across the county. Folks, we don't have an exact picture on what will happen next week for either team. Cadets will likely be going to Batavia, but that isn't set in stone. We will wait and see what the weekend brings. Unofficially, we'll give the player of the game to the 11 seniors. Tanner Smith with a heck of a game. Hilton's two goaltenders played real well.
Everybody contributed tonight for the Cadets, really. Everyone getting involved here on senior night. And props to the Irondequoit Eagles. They did not give up all night long. They fought hard from start to finish, every single play, every single shift. And they were able to really give the Cadets a good fight tonight, despite what the scoreboard might show.
One last shout to all the seniors for Irondequoit. Mantha, Springer, and Dan Duran for the Cadets. Gonna take a breath here. Chinappy, Goodnow, Pirelli, Callan, Letcher, Fish, Flag, Kubiati, Searly, Blackburn, and Sidoti. End of the regular season for all of those kids, with playoffs to come. Once again, your final score from Lakeshore, the Hilton Cadets 9, the Irondequoit Eagles 1. For my illustrious colleague, Travis Firkins, DJ pushing all the buttons, Joe and John making sure you could see all of this great hockey. I am Bill Smith. Good night, everybody. You've been watching Varsity Ice Hockey on the Varsity Media Sports Network.